Hi everyone, my name is Nimisha Agrawal and you're listening in to Let's Associate. Today we're going to be speaking to a very special guest, Sylvia Shihepo from the Namibia women's cricket team. Hi Sylvia. Thank you Sylvia for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So Sylvia, for everyone who's watching today, could you introduce yourself?
I'm Sylvia Shihepo. I'm 20 years old and I'm a right arm seam bowler and I play for the Namibia women's team.
Very nice. And Sylvia, how could you just walk us through your cricketing journey?
So I started playing cricket when I was 11. The sport was introduced to us during my primary school year, which I was 5th grade then. So we'll always play cricket during our physical education period. So every time we have physical education, we'll go to the field and we'll play cricket. And then from then, obviously there were so many kids that were interested. So they started having age groups. So we'll have under 11, under 12, and under 13 age groups. Then that's was sort of like a school school teams. So we'll play against other schools. And then from then, they always had trials for different age groups, under 13, under 16s, under 19s, and then the women's team. Mm-hmm. So I first started with the under 13s teams, which was like a regional setup where you go and play against other regions. Okay. And then from there, I was selected also from the under 16 team. And I was, I think, 14 years old then. Then after 2 years, I started playing for the under 19 team. And I was 16 when I started playing for under 19s. And then a year after, I made the women's team and I've been playing for the women's team since then.
Very nice. And what about cricket is it that you love? And I mean, why do you play the sport?
First of all, it's fun and you play as a team of so many people. It's not an individual sport.
Right.
And then also, even if it's like there are different performances or achievements as in batting, bowling, taking the best wicket or taking the best run out or sort of that, at the end of the day, you always celebrate that achievement as a team. So that's the most exciting part about cricket.
Right. And I think the Namibia team did an amazing job of reaching the finals in Kibika tournament. Yes. But what was the atmosphere like in the dressing room, just missing out on the title in the last game?
Obviously, we were disappointed. We wanted to win, but it was a great experience. Right. Even without taking the title, I mean, there are positives that we can take and great achievements. And now we're just getting back and improving in the for sports that we didn't do well. And hopefully next time we come back stronger and take the title.
And other than playing professional cricket, is there anything else that you do?
Yes, I'm a second-year finance student at the International University of Management here in Namibia. And I also have recently started coaching the Girls Cricket Academy here in Windhoek.
How do you push through your difficult times?
First of all, I just try to prioritize myself, set schedules and plan my day out and just make sure my schoolwork is done before trainings and all of that. So, yeah. And with the tough times, it's just to keep positive, always motivate myself to do great and to keep my head up high. So,
right. Yeah. That's a very good strategy. And have you faced any challenges playing for your team?
One of the biggest challenges I think I have faced is obviously lack of support from my parents, because when I first got into the women's setup and playing for my country, I was busy doing my junior certificate, which was my 10th grade. So my parents didn't understand that I could leave school for, 2 weeks or however long a tournament will be, for me to go play cricket and leave my schoolwork. And that was like, I needed to pass my junior certificate in order for me to move on to my senior secondary certificate. And there were requirements for me to reach in order for me to pass. So my parents didn't understand that. But now they are supportive. I mean, I have passed and I'm busy doing my university work. So now it's just easy because I'm trying to balance the two and it's working out well.
That's nice. Could you take us through the domestic and the national structure of the team?
In terms of domestic, we have 10 club teams that are competing in the Women's League. And then we normally host our national Women's League during the end of the year, where those 10 teams compete as a regional setup.
Okay.
And then in terms of national selections to play for the women's team, the coaches or our national head coach usually pick a team of 24 players to play inter-squad games. And then after the 24 players are picked, we play against each other, and then the final 14 are picked from there. And then as a national women's team, we train every day. We do our strength and conditioning here in Windhoek at the Windhoek High School High Performance Center. And then we also have a biokinetics that is helping us with injuries and recoveries and all of that. Okay. So, yeah.
And are there any upcoming matches that we should all look out for?
Right now, we don't really have, but we have 2 months to train and prepare for the ICC Africa T20 qualifiers, which is in 2 months from now. So we're preparing for that.
Right. And in your opinion, has there been anyone who has influenced the development of Namibia women's team?
Yes, I would say my coaches, which was my previous coaches, Coach Leonard Nambure, he's now the head coach for the Rwanda team, and Coach Fortune Matau. They helped us into reaching the finals against Zimbabwe during the 2019 ICC Africa T20 qualifiers. So those were one of my coaches that helped shape the women's team. And obviously now our current coach, Coach Francois van der Merwe, that is in our setup now and is helping us so much.
Nice, very nice. So Sylvia, we move to our next round, which is called the rapid fire round. I'm going to ask you some very quick questions, and you have to give me the first answer that comes to your mind. Okay, your all-time sporting hero?
Chris Gale.
Nice. Your favorite holiday destination?
Driving to the north, which is sort of a farm where I go visit my grandparents. So yes.
And any favorite memories with them?
Spending Christmas with them, where they would tell their old stories, and yeah, that is like the best memories.
Very sweet. Best moment on a cricket field?
Celebrating an achievement with a team where you all just run up into the center of the wicket and all smiles. So yes.
Favorite meal?
Anything with chicken.
Messiest roommate?
I would say that's me, because I usually share a room with my best friend. So I would say it's me.
A cricket record you would want to own?
Be the fastest bowler.
Very nice. If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Read people's minds.
Any reason why?
Because sometimes you just see somebody sitting there, you're just wondering what they're thinking about, and if they are sad or happy.
Yeah. Do you have any pre-match superstitions?
No, I don't have any.
Okay.
I'll just sit there and just wait for the match to begin and just go there and fire up.
Fair enough. Favorite sport apart from cricket?
I play netball also, so it will be netball.
Nice. And if there was one rule you could change in cricket, what would that be?
In terms of taking a run out, sometimes the bells fall off and you don't see that. I would like just to stack away the whole wickets instead of staking out one and knocking on it. Like,
okay.
So that is one of it, but I know it's not possible, but yeah.
Fair enough. And favorite hobby?
Yeah. I'll say writing, because sometimes when I'm just there alone, I'll just take my book and just write however I feel or anything that I'll make up stories of my own.
Oh, very nice. That's very interesting to know.
Yeah.
Sylvia, thank you for your time. And it was lovely chatting with you. One thing that before signing off, if you had to give one advice to all the female who are aspiring to be cricketers, just like you, what would it be?
If you really want to do something, just put your mind to it and have a reason why you want to do it. Obviously, if you love it, if you want it to be a career, so put in all the hard work you need to put in and just make sure you achieve your goal.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, Sylvia.
Thank you so much for having me. This was very nice.